Zechariah chapter 9. The message of the word of Yahuah against the land of Chedrach and Damasek, its resting place, when the eye of man and all the tribes of Yisrael are on Yahuah. And Hamath also borders on it, Zor and Zidon, though they are very wise. For Zor built herself a tower, heaped up silver like the dust, and gold like the mud of the streets. See, Yahuah shall dispossess her, and he shall destroy her power in the sea, and she shall be consumed by fire. Ashkelon sees it and fears, Azah too, writhing in anguish, and Ekron, for her expectation, has dried up. And the sovereign shall perish from Azah, and Ashkelon shall not be inhabited. And a half-breed shall settle in Ashdod. So I shall cut off the pride of the Palestinites, and take away his blood from his mouth, and the abominations from between his teeth. And he shall remain, even he, to our Elohim, and he shall be like a leader in Yehudah, and Ekron like a Jebusite. And I shall encamp around my house against an army, against him who passes by and him who returns, so that no oppressor passes through them again. For now I have seen with my eyes. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion! Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem! See, your sovereign is coming to you. He is righteous and endowed with deliverance, humble and riding on a donkey, a colt, the foal of a donkey. And I shall cut off the chariot from Ephraim, and the horse from Jerusalem, and the battle bow shall be cut off, and he shall speak peace to the nations, and his rule is from sea to sea, and from the river to the ends of the earth. Also you, because of the blood of your covenant, I shall send your prisoners out of the pit. Return to the stronghold, you prisoners of the expectation. Even today I declare that I return double to you. For I shall bend Yehudah for me. I shall fill the bow with Ephraim, and I shall stir up your sons, O Zion, against your sons, O Yawan, and I shall make you like the sword of a mighty man. And Yahuah shall appear for them, and his arrow go forth like lightning, and the Adon Yahuah sound the ram's horn, and he shall go with whirlwinds from the south. Yahuah of hosts shall shield them, and they shall devour and trample on slingstones, and they shall drink, roar as with wine, and they shall be filled like basins, like the corners of the altar. And Yahuah their Elohim shall save them in that day, as the flock of his people, for the stones of a diadem sparkling over his land. For what goodness is his, and what comeliness is his. Grain make the young men thrive, and new wine the maidens. Zechariah chapter 10. Ask Yahuah for rain in the time of the later rain, Yahuah who makes storm clouds, and he gives them showers of rain, the plants in the field to everyone. For the household idols spoke emptiness, the diviners saw falsehood, and relate dreams of deceit, they comfort in vain. Therefore they have wandered about like sheep, they are afflicted, for there is no shepherd. My wrath burns against the shepherds, and I lay a charge against the leaders. For Yahuah of hosts shall visit his flock, the house of Yehudah, and make them like his splendor horse in battle. From him comes the cornerstone, from him the tent peg, from him the battle bow, from him every ruler together. And they shall be like mighty men who trample down the mud of the streets in the battle, and they shall fight because Yahuah is with them, and the riders on horses shall be put to shame. And I shall make the house of Yehudah mighty, and save the house of Yosef, and I shall bring them back because I have compassion on them, and they shall be as though I had not pushed them aside, for I am Yahuah their Elohim, and I answer them. And Ephraim shall be as a mighty man, and their heart shall rejoice as if with wine, and their children shall see and rejoice, their heart exulting in Yahuah. I shall whistle for them and gather them, for I shall ransom them, and they shall increase as they once increased. Though I sow them among peoples, they shall remember me in places far away, and they shall live together with their children, and they shall return. And I shall bring them back from the land of Mitzrayim, and gather them from Ashur, and bring them into the land of Gilead and Lebanon, until no room is found for them. And he shall pass through the sea of distress, and strike the waves of the sea, and all the depths of the river shall dry up. And the pride of Ashur shall be brought down, and the scepter of Mitzrayim be taken away. And I shall make them mighty in Yahuah, so that they walk up and down in his name, declares Yahuah. Zechariah chapter 11. Open your doors, O Lebanon, and let fire devour your cedars. Howl, O cypress, for the cedar has fallen, because the mighty are ravaged. Howl, O oaks of Bashan, for the dense forest has come down. Listen, the howling of shepherds, for their splendor is ravaged. Listen, the roaring of lions, for the pride of the Yarden is ravaged. Thus said Yahuah, my Elohim, feed the flock for slaughter, whose owners slaughter them and feel no guilt, and their sellers say, Baruch be Yahuah, for I have become rich, and their own shepherds do not spare them. For I shall no longer spare the inhabitants of the land, declares Yahuah. But see, I am delivering up mankind, each one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his sovereign, and they shall crush the earth, but I do not deliver from their hand. So I shepherded the flock meant for slaughter, the truly poor of the flock, and I took for myself 2 staffs. The one I called pleasantness, and the other I called unity, and I shepherded the flock. Then I sent off the 3 shepherds in 1 month, for my being despised them, and their being also loathed me. So I said, I am not shepherding you. Let the dying die, and the straying stray, and let those who are left eat each other's flesh. And I took my staff pleasantness, and cut it in 2, to break the covenant which I had made with all the peoples. So it was broken on that day, and the poor of the flock who were watching me knew that it was the word of Yahuah. And I said to them, if it is good in your eyes, give me my wages, and if not, refrain. So they weighed out for my wages 30 pieces of silver, and Yahuah said to me, throw it to the potter, the splendid price at which I was valued by them. And I took the 30 pieces of silver and threw them into the house of Yahuah for the potter. Then I cut into my other staff unity, to break the brotherhood between Yehudah and Yisrael. And Yahuah said to me, take again the implements of a foolish shepherd, for look, I am raising up a shepherd in the land, who does not visit those straying, nor seek the young, nor heal those that are broken, nor feed those that still stand, but he eats the flesh of the fat and tears off their hooves. Woe to the worthless shepherd forsaking the flock! Let a sword be upon his arm and upon his right eye. His arm shall wither, and his right eye shall be dimmed.